From today onward, I will tell you about the third unit of life process, which is transportation. But before to tell you about transportation, I want to tell you one thing which I could not told you in the topic of human respiratory system, and that is incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous rings are present in trachea, bronchi, and initial bronchiole, but absent in terminal bronchiole, alveolar duct, and alveoli. This incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous rings prevents trachea, bronchi, and initial bronchiole over which it is present from collapsing during expiration of air. But C-shaped incomplete cartilaginous rings are not present over terminal bronchiole, alveolar duct, and alveoli. It means terminal bronchiole, alveolar duct, and alveoli will be collapse during expiration of air, but this doesn't happens. Why? Why terminal bronchiole, alveolar duct, and alveoli does not collapse during expiration of air even in the absence of incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous rings over it? This is because in terminal bronchiole, alveolar duct, and alveoli there is a presence of special types of surfactant protein which is named as dipalmitoyl phosphatidylcholine, which prevents terminal bronchiole, alveolar duct, and alveoli from collapsing during expiration of air. I mean to say, this surfactant function in the similar way in which way incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous rings performs its function. Now let's know about transportation. What is transportation? Transportation is a process by which something moves from one place to another place. What is transport? Transport is a means by which something moves from one place to another place, which may be short distance or of long distance. In biology, there are two types of transport, and these two types of transport are short distance transport and long distance transport. What is short distance and what is long distance in the field of biology? Short distance means distance of 2 to 3 cells, and long distance is the distance of more than 2 to 3 cells. In biology, there are 4 types of short distance transport, and these 4 types of short distance transport are simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion, active transport, and endocytosis. On the other hand, there are only 2 types of long distance transport, and these 2 types of long distance transport are first vascular tissues and second circulatory system. The long distance transport in plant is vascular tissues, and long distance transport in animal is circulatory system. In plant, there are 2 types of long distance transport, namely xylem and phloem. Transportation that happens through xylem or phloem in plant is actually long distance transport. In animal, there are 2 types of long distance transport, and these are blood vascular system and lymphatic system. Transportation that happens through blood vessel with the help of pumping organ heart is blood vascular system, and transportation that happens through lymphatic system is called lymphatic system. I mean to say, transportation that happens through lymphatic vessel is called lymphatic system. In the next lecture video, I will tell you about transportation in plant first. Thanks now.